Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are doing a reading with Woman's Bodies, Woman's Wisdom Oracle cards. I haven't used these ones in quite a while. They're a nice deck. Um, Comes with a nice box. This is again by Hay House. Let's take a look. This is the guidebook, as you can see. It has a nice guidebook. The guidebook gives you a lot of different kinds of readings that you can do. There are pictures that go with the words, with the cards that you pick, in case you want more information on them. This is what the cards look like. Fertility. I honestly don't even remember when I purchased these. I've had these for a long time. I don't really remember when I bought them. Um, so I tap on my cards 3 times. You can also use bells if you want. We have some sage going. I always like to have sage because you are working with energy, you're working with different kinds of frequencies and spirits. And so I always try to have sage going because it helps to clear the room of any kind of unwanted intentions. So we are just going to set the intention for our highest good. What we would like to know, what do we need to know for our highest good? What do we need to know for our highest good? What do we need to know for our highest good? This is a collective reading. What do we need to know for our highest good? She is a medical doctor that made this deck, by the way. That's a picture of her. Um, she's an OBGYN doctor. I think decks are so beautiful to work with because, so many people think that they're evil or bad or and again, that's the intentions that you're putting into it. But sometimes it's nice to have that clarity if you just got a lot going on in your mind and you can't hear the guidance that you need to hear. It's great to be able to have a deck close by that you can just kind of pull a couple cards and get some clear messages of what you're supposed to do or feel or see or all right. Well, maybe this is just going to be a one card. I don't know. It doesn't feel like any other ones when I come out. I don't know. But again, it's been a while since I used this deck, so the energy is kind of like brand new because I haven't used it in a very long time. How about this one? Okay. Oh, it is a self-care one as well. So this is great for the weekend because, this is the weekend. This is a great time to do some self-care for you. So we have Torrance, risk versus safety. So this is saying that you are taking a lot of risk. You are the lady up here. You're the one that's taking a lot of risk. You're putting your safety in somebody else's hands, but you're also putting it in an angelic hands. Like this person that's helping you, they are an angelic being as well, and so they have you. They are making sure that nothing happens to you and they are protecting you from where they stand. You can see that she is reaching for, looks like a snowflake. in the picture, but she's reaching for the light that's coming in, right? So she is seeking more, and you can see like her energies in her root chakra are expanding, and the same, he's got like energies forming as well. So as she reaches for the light, she will pull that light down within her and it will flow down through him as well. So they are working as a team to raise their consciousness, to raise their abilities, to um, to reach their highest performance. You can see that she has like her legs wrapped, so it looks like in the picture that she's a ballerina, or she does dance. She performs a dance. So this might be something that you're doing outside of your um, norm. So this could be like if you're seeking a new job, if you're maybe quitting a job, but not really sure if you have another one lined up yet. That's kind of like a safety kind of risk situation. If this is if this pertains to something that you like to do, like hobbies and stuff, maybe you're putting yourself out there. Maybe you are starting to trust yourself and believe in yourself and know that you can overcome things. This takes a lot of practice, with her feet being wrapped and stuff. We know that this is not something that they just did in one day. So this is something that takes a lot of practice to do. So you are finally feeling like you are ready um, to put your faith in this person who is lifting you up, but you are also ready to go to these heights as well. You're moving past fears, even though there's a fear that you could fall, you could lose your balance, he could drop you. Like you're okay with that because you're ready to succeed and move past what has feared, um, what has caused you fear in the past. Okay, so this one here is talking about nutrients. So I feel like nurturance and self-care, I feel like there's something lacking in your body here. I said nutrients because when I looked at the picture, that's the first thing that came to my mind was like there's a lack of something. So I feel like you need to maybe work on your diet, work on making sure you're taking in healthy foods. I also feel like you need to emotionally let go of things as well, like not trying to be perfect, not trying to be a perfectionist, I should say, at like the things that you do. Maybe there's somebody in your life that is constantly pointing out the things that you do wrong, and they've never really acknowledged the things that you've done right, or they acknowledge the things that you do right, but then at the same time they point out everything you do wrong, which kind of makes you feel like you're tug of warring. Every time you feel good, then you feel bad. And so this one here is kind of telling you that in this picture, um, there's a balance that needs to come through. And it feels like when you're unbalanced, you lose a piece of yourself. Maybe you allow other people, it kind of looks like there's a fast speed here, like something's taking it from you. So maybe you have like vampire energy around you that feeds off of making you feel less than who you truly are. Maybe it's somebody that has their own self-care issues that they need to work on, and because of that they um, reflect onto you. So this card is telling you stand in your own power, call your power back, heal your body. uh, Nurturance means self-love. Nurturance means self-acceptance. Nurturance means being able to love yourself from a place to where if somebody says something that goes against you, you understand that it has nothing to do with you, that that is their own beef with themselves, like that's their own perspective of things. So this card is telling you that you can step into your own power anytime you choose to. The only thing you have to do is just realize what is pulling pulling the balance away from you, right? So take the risk because you are ready. You are ready. You've worked hard. You're prepared. The other person is prepared. Like take the risk that is calling you to do. Like you know, allow support to come in. Allow yourself to be supported because she can't reach out on her own. She needs that extra height, right? So allow the support to come in. Allow the angelic support to come in. You have worked very hard to get where you are. Don't expect perfection because none of us are perfect. But don't give your power away because the more you give your power away, the more others around you will take it. So stand in who you are. Nurturing yourself requires self love first. Fill your cup up first. That way you can give to others without being drained. And know what's in your cup. That's more important. Know what's in your cup. That way you can give that to others, but you're not questioning what is in your cup because you already know. You already know who makes you up, who you are. And you, if somebody calls out your imperfections, you're going to be okay with that because you owned it. Okay? So this is definitely telling you to own your energy and call it back and love it and trust that you are uh, you are exactly who you're meant to be, right? Perfection and imperfections both. They're both beautiful parts of you and you've worked very hard to get here. So don't let anybody sabotage that for you. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on this lesson, and I will see you next time.